Angel just got absolutely obliterated by experts after her latest whining about her WNBA salary not covering her rent. Poor Angel is apparently starving on her $73,000 salary. She's out here complaining that her salary doesn't pay for her lavish $8,000 a month rent, as if she's living paycheck to paycheck. Reese, the league's most pampered player, seems to think she deserves a raise because clearly it's been a minute since she dropped another scandal. And now here we go again. What exactly are you demanding more money for, Angel? You barely played 10 games this season. Are you demanding more money for, Angel? You barely played 10 games this season while Caitlin Clark hustled through 38. You're drawing a crowd of 7,000 per game, and somehow you're expecting LeBron James-level paychecks. Let's be real. You're playing yourself more than you're playing the game. Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed face of the WNBA, is out here acting like life is just so unfair for her. The woman is pulling in a WNBA salary of $73,439, and yet she's got the nerve to complain that it's not enough to cover her $8,000 a month rent. That's right. She's living in a place that costs $96,000 a year, and then wonders why her finances don't add up. I mean, how out of touch can you get? It's almost like basic math is completely lost on her. $8,000 a month is not rent. It's a lifestyle choice. The average person in Chicago, where rent runs about $2,000, would be laughing in disbelief at these complaints. Most people don't get to blow their entire paycheck on a luxury apartment and then cry about it yet. Here we are with Angel Reese playing the victim while the rest of the WNBA is out there hustling just to scrape by. The audacity is off the chart, and don't even get me started on her financial decisions. With all that money she's making from endorsements, sponsorships, and her podcast, you'd think she'd have figured out that maybe renting an overpriced place isn't the smartest move. But no, instead of making sound financial choices, like, I don't know, buying a house or investing, she's choosing to burn through cash faster than most people can earn it. What's her plan exactly? Wait for a magic fairy to show up and solve her problems. Hilarious and pathetic at the same time. She's in a position to set a real example for her peers. WNBA players who are actually struggling to make a decent living. They don't have $1 million endorsement deals coming in. They're relying on that league salary and barely getting by. Yet here's Reese whining about rent like she's not swimming in cash from every possible direction. It's insulting to everyone in the league who's truly struggling to stay afloat. She is really out here acting like she's carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. The WNBA is hemorrhaging money. $50 million in losses projected this season. And she's out here thinking she's entitled to a bigger slice of the non-existent pie. I mean, really, Angel? Maybe check the league's balance sheet before you start acting like you're being cheated. The WNBA is basically on life support, kept alive by the NBA's charity. Yeah, that's right, charity. Without those NBA dollars, this league wouldn't even exist. And don't even start with the "but her endorsements" argument. Yeah, she's got sponsorships, but let's not pretend like she's the only player in the league who's dealing with financial realities. Most of her teammates are actually struggling. They don't have the luxury of rolling in endorsement money. They're barely making enough to scrape by on their WNBA salaries. And then you've got Reese here, acting like her personal financial crisis is somehow a national tragedy.